So today I'm going to be discussing the 3 best organizations that I think, just in my opinion, to earn your Six Sigma Green Belt, Black Belt, or Yellow Belt. The 3 institutions that are the best, sharing those in this video. If you're interested in that, make sure you stick around. All right, so one of the top questions, or one of the most frequent questions that I get either through this forum or my YouTube channel or over on LinkedIn, some people reach out to me through my email address. They ask me, Chad, what is the best organization to get my certification through? So if you go to your Google browser right now and type in Black Belt certification, Yellow Belt certification, or Green Belt certification, you're gonna get a lot of results that are going to range anywhere from $99 to probably thousands of dollars for those certifications. So it can be confusing on which ones are the best, which ones are respected in the industry, especially if you're new to this field. So I'm going to clear that up in this video. Now, at the end of the video, I am going to tell you which one I recommend the most based off my experience. All right, so before we get too far into the video, I do want to pause for just a moment and tell you about a resource I want you to watch. It's a free video. It's about 10 to 15 minutes long, and it goes over the 5 common traps that most folks get caught in when they're taking their Six Sigma exam. And it doesn't matter which institution it is, these are the 5 common traps that I've seen over my last 20 years of doing this type of work. Not only am I going to tell you about the 5 common traps, but I'm also going to tell you how to avoid those traps. And then I'm going to tell you about a system that I created that's going to help you pass your exam. And it doesn't matter which institution it is or which belt it is, yellow, green, or black. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you can get your hands on that free resource. And the first organization I want to talk about is the IASSC, and that stands for the International Association for Six Sigma Certification. It's a great institution to get certified through. I did a lot of research on this place when I was thinking about getting my green and black belt. Although I didn't go with them, I went a different route, which I'll talk about in a moment. But I do think this is a good organization. They've been around for a while, and they are pretty well respected in the industry. Now, if you're thinking about the cost and all that stuff, don't worry about it. If you get a hold of that free resource at the end of this video, it goes into the cost across all these different organizations for yellow, green, and black belt, as well as the training cost. And the next organization is Villanova University. I actually went through Villanova University's black belt training program back in 2006, I believe it was. It's a long time ago, and they used to send you these DVDs that you could watch that had all the training videos and things like that on the DVDs. It is a good institution. It is well respected, and I think the exam is quite complicated to get through as well. In fact, it's probably the second on the list as the one to get through, being the most complicated to get through. The first one is my next organization that I feel like is one of the best organizations to get through or to get certified through, and that is the ASQ, or the American Society for Quality. And they do offer the yellow belt, green belt, and black belt certifications. Very good. They also go into lean black belt certifications or lean certifications. Really good organization to get your belt through if you're thinking about that. They are a little bit more on the pricier side, I believe. Villanova also on the pricier side. But if you want to know the comparisons, side-by-side comparisons, stick around to the end of the video, because that free training video that I'm going to give you about the 5 traps, or the common traps that most people get caught into, that's going to go into the pricing of these organizations, these institutions, and how much these black belts cost in each one. But here's what I do know about the ASQ certification. And if you go through some of the comments here on my YouTube channel, you'll see this. Go out to the forums on ASQ, go out to the forums on Reddit or anywhere else, and you'll see that the ASQ certification is probably the most respected, at least in my opinion, and most of the research I've done. Most respected and most recognized. It's just one of those places that you don't have to sell your certification, right? Once you get through that certification, you go into an employer and you say, I have an ASQ black belt certification. Anybody that's been in the field for any amount of time is gonna know that's a good certification. They're gonna know that you've done your due diligence. But here's the biggest problem I see with any of these organizations. Their exams are tough. I don't care if it's IASSC, Villanova, or ASQ. It's a very tough and rigorous exam. And a lot of folks, worry about passing the exam. That's why I put together that free training video. In fact, only about 60 to 65% of the people who go and take a black belt exam or green belt exam actually pass the exam. So I don't want you to get caught in that. So I want you to avoid these traps. Avoid the traps that catch most people and only allow 60 to 65% of the people to pass. It's not a very high pass rate. So make sure you get that free training video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Also, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like content around Lean and Six Sigma, specifically how to pass your exams. Really appreciate everyone supporting me on this channel. I'm over 1,000 subscribers now, so that's one reason I put this free training video together as well. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the free video. Make sure you comment below and tell me which certification you have or how difficult your experience is. Did you fail the exam when you took the ASQ exam? Did you fail the Villanova? Which exam did you take? Which one did you pass? Which one did you fail? And just tell us about your experience. All right, so let's talk about that free resource I want you to get your hands on. It's a free training video that's about 15 minutes long. And it's going to go, I'm telling you, it's packed full of information about the exams, the cost of the exams, the organizations, as well as 5 traps that catch a lot of people and cause them to fail the exam. So don't be one of those folks. Make sure you watch this, look at the traps, and then I also go into how to avoid those traps. Get that free training video. And if you like what you see in the system, let me know. Make sure you comment in the section below. Tell me which exams you passed, which ones you failed, your experiences. I'd love to hear about it, as I'm sure the rest of the audience here would love to hear about it as well. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.